Okay, so part number 2. Well, I will repeat quickly. Okay, so I came to this front page in 92, search, then I had those ones, different topics, people you follow, download, and this would be, I guess, your account. Then suppose you type bike, then you have this one like this, bigger ones, and it tells you. Now shorts, I had separate. YouTube decided to add shorts, so they are basically shuffling. They're trying to play with my intellectual property. So one kind of group, like Instagram, just the shorts, TikTok, just the shorts. So this is my video platform. They added my shorts to it. So I had, when I was thinking about every individual site or platform, but it could be combined. Like in case of travel, I have flights, hotels. It could be combined, could be separate. Anyway, so you see particular bikes. Suppose this one. And then
as I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now, wish me luck. Grammarly has again been a lifesaver with my application and helping me write my personal statement and CV. Grammarly is your digital writing assistant. It's an all-in-one tool that improves your productivity, triple checks your work, and saves you time when working on multiple assignments. Even the free features are incredible. You can set your own writing goals, track your word count, and even find new words to replace your overused ones using the synonym feature. I personally love using Grammarly.
If you go, like when you download, and then it goes to downloading.
I'm a guy who lost a bet and my dignity.
And then you have choice public or private. I came to that one. And then
and if you have cut-rate car insurance,
I came to this, like, you know, you see this post, you see name, you click on name, it will give you his videos. So this is his videos. So you have this one, and then you go back.
We are just about up to 15,000 feet on another crazy day in Peru.
You have your channel. Now in this case you can manage. Like for other person you cannot manage, because this one you can manage. And if you see like manage videos, and then it will give you something to manage. That's not my name. Studio is not my name, and YouTube is not my name, but it's my platform. So when you manage, basically you should be able to edit, some kind of simple editing. Now if you look at this public, okay, hold on. If you look at this, how about this one? If you look at this, because it should say somewhere public or private, like this one, private. So I came to that one. So you can make public or private, and the real reason for the private, many people probably are not sure about this. The real reason for me, for private, it was for universities. The second use is for your family. So if you want to share your family, or not family, just maybe certain group of people or friends, if you just want to share within your group, then in that case you basically add their email or account to the list of people can see, the rest cannot see. So for universities, suppose you take a class, you are added to the class. So universities materials normally they're not for free, so they don't like to just post for free to see. So this would be like a certain teacher. Before this, I visited Harvard in '91. I came to this in '92. So, like in Harvard, it's expensive university, private university. They have a lot of those different private materials. So in this case, this would be like private materials for particular class. So they can print, I guess, their materials, they can do some other ways, and they can also record video, but it's only for that group of people. Whoever is taking class, they will give certain instructions using video platform. So this is my main purpose of private. It's for the university, because I thought it could be too much for university to make that site. It could be too much of expense. They might don't go into that. So in my case, because this is supported by advertising, this is my advertising. So like if you see, suppose when you watch any movies, suppose even this one, this is advertising. Suppose you see this advertising, either this way or on the screen when you watch any video. Once in a while you see advertising. In case of the content, and I told that in '92, in case of my content, it could be company, it could be person. Sometimes it could be like, suppose news company. It's a company, but sometimes you can have individual people, or you can have like, suppose B&H. B&H is in New York, photo and video, store. They can download and post too, and I see them sometimes. So that's a company. I have company and individuals, and because of advertising, they can get paid. So just anyone, just if you look at just anyone, suppose some kind of big number, let's say like this one.
Spring into savings this moving season with Pods. Save up to 25% now on moving and storage, and see why.
I've seen like they've made.
No,
like,
guys, how
you
you
need to
doing?
have
So we're back on the road
certain
again.
number
Me
of
and Tokam, and we're in
subscribers,
Istanbul, and we've crossed the water from where we were staying.
like
We've come to a little place
hours
called, I think
of
it's
watch.
pronounced
That was
Faith in
added.
Istanbul. We've come here to
Somebody
try.
added that for hours of watch and subscribers numbers. I had advertising. Suppose at some point would be advertising. So I had advertising, and I had
Bit of
somebody
onion.
go to him because of advertising. But to me, even today, that looks strange. 4,000 hours people need to watch. That is somebody added. And beside 4,000 hours, you need to have, subscribers, which is strange to me. Number of subscribers, it's not my number. For me, in '92, it was important. People download videos, and for downloading videos, because I have some money from advertising. I give them some money, and they have what they call they have wish, I guess. They have motivation. They are motivated to download more, because I thought it's kind of boring to watch on a few videos. I like to have a lot of videos, a lot of variations, but I didn't have number of subscribers and hours. And why it's strange looking to me, because it could be a small interesting group, and it could be huge and stupid group. Why do I need to believe in numbers of people and subscriptions? Like when I was at Harvard, when in '91, beside Harvard, I went to, not me, but ex-wife too. So we went to Japanese meditation center. It's close to Harvard, walking distance. So I went to the Japanese meditation center, and they have group of people, mostly Americans, maybe couple Japanese, but mostly American people, decided to have a house where they meditate. Basically, one of the houses was converted to Zen center, I guess. So to me, even if they don't have big audience or many visitors, and you know, if you put something with hours, maybe they won't get so much of hours. It is not like, it's meditation. It's not like you need to sit and listen, you know, like those, some of those YouTubers, they keep talking blah 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 blah. So in case of blah blah blah, they're taking time, you watch. But in case of meditation, the instructions can be very short and simple, and then you meditate. So what I want to say is, to me, that's kind of strange. They added subscribers. In case of Zen Center, maybe you don't have those many subscribers, but you should not be deprived of compensation. Well, in case of there is a problem in some way. In case of Zen Center, it's kind of not commercial, but in case of many other ones, it's commercial. So maybe those would not like a normal advertising, like Zen Center. They might say we don't like normal advertising, like cars or something. People came to Zen Center, we don't want. So, but they might be okay with advertisements of different incense sticks, or certain oils, or certain you know, those pillows for meditations. You know, you sit on certain mat or pillow, or maybe they would be okay with certain things for that particular Zen center, certain, you know, certain things to update, improve, and stuff like that. So they could be okay. So to me, they could have advertising, limited advertising. Just because of that limited advertising, even if they don't have so many people, I think it's okay. They can have advertising, they can have some money going to them, because many times those Zen centers, especially American ones, they don't have too many people to have a huge support. They are getting little money here and there, and they're trying to basically pay for that house. So to me, I did not have that kind of strict rule for 4,000 hours. That's a lot of hours, let me tell you. And then it says become a partner. I did not have a partner. I just had, I told you about the look, private, all this, when you go to your account, you can see, your account. So this is your account I had it. That reminds you probably eBay. You go to your account and you sell stuff. In this case, you go to your account and you have your videos. In case of Amazon, you go to your account, you have new inventory. Mostly you have new inventory. So that's my design. In case of Zillow, you go to your account, you have your house there, or agent is posting someone's house there. So to me, those, like if I talk back about video platform, to me it's kind of strange, all this become some kind of a partner. But before people, I hate like this, people post, it should be decent, somebody should check. Somebody should check he's posting normal videos, not some kind of crazy ones. Maybe that's why they've made, you need to have so many followers or so many hours of watching for them to see statistics, if that is guy crazy, is a kind of idiot, or if he is okay. But the other side, it could be not many people, like the Zen Center in close to Harvard. It could be a little group. To me, they still should be able to get something if they post, but the advertising to me should be limited. Not really. If it's like something for spiritual purposes, I think it should be more structured to support, spiritual stuff. That's how I look. Anyway, so let me talk back about my system. Hold on, I need to keep switching. So I had now this one. Okay, one of it is video. Maybe I didn't put some of it I had, but I did show other platforms. So anyway, one of it is videos, people's videos. Now, people's videos. In order to reach people's videos, you need to have provider go to my network, go into my system, and then there is a place for computers, or what they call servers. They have those videos. When you download to particular this location, to those computers. Now, in '92 I came to music online, because before nobody was exploring. I came to that exploring, and then later, after a certain time, I was thinking what to add to that. It was one of it was music online. So this is videos. This is videos like what's YouTube today. And my social platform had videos too. That's my one way, but this one, like Facebook is using, it's inside of platform. Sometimes I thought people don't want to go back here. They want to post certain videos for that group particular when they talk for certain group, because this is social networking. They might don't like to go back to other place. I had video and also what they call marketplace for social media. So anyway, besides everything, I came to music. So what YouTube decided to do is basically to combine my music. with videos. And also I had what some call today, I think they call YouTube TV. I had this particular package video. One way is normal downloading, and the second way streaming, like news is streaming. So news would not use that particular way redirecting. They would need to run own cable straight to my video package because of delays. I had the same for trading, so I don't want delays. I like information go the straight line from the provider go to my trading platform, so no delay, constantly changing. So this direction is for people. It's not for really the fastest providing info to the package, or in case of videos I had news. So what YouTube did, they did something with it. News, I think they had streaming too, and they had on top, they made own. So they just added. And then I had music, they added music. So what's my music? Well, I had two kinds. It says here, music 1 and music 2. My music 1 is where people add. I will show later. And my music 2 is a platform like Pandora. So in case of music 1, you give them space and they download music. It's kind of a platform under one roof, but it has so you give them space and they download. But in case of music 2, you have a company, and company is working with musicians, and they can have some kind of guy talking. This is completely silent, number 1, kind of silent. There is no like guy talking. This number 2 could be a guy talking. So you know what's Pandora, right? So Pandora, basically you choose style and it will play, but that is like a company managing. So in case of cinema, like what's Netflix today, that's the company managing cinemas. In case of YouTube or videos, it's basically people download videos. So in case of music too, like Pandora, people should not download videos, music. But in case of music 1, people download music. So what YouTube, basically they combine this with this, my music with videos. So let me show you. I had designs, certain designs for that one, for the music. So I had whatever YouTube is my design, and I had design for music too. Let me see. Chrome. So in case of, hold on. Okay, this is minimize. So music. Okay. It's a YouTube music. Okay. So basically they combine my music with my platform. So this one, and then I had Vivo. Vivo is for professional. Vivo would be like what is Netflix? It's managed by professional music people, putting professional widescreen music. Okay, this one, suppose this Kevin Gates. Now what? So this would be videos. Now that's music videos. So they basically, what they did, they have music videos and the other one. But to me, I've heard, when I was working, I've heard that some people use music for the radio, like a radio. Let me tell you what I had. So this is music, okay. I don't really go here. You can get the same on YouTube. But for some reason they decided to combine this and this. I had music which is like Vivo, and I had music, you can have music on what's YouTube, people's video, but you can have music too. Now, music, let's say download, or for free, let's say for free. I've seen those platforms. Let me change. Yeah, I've seen those platforms. Let's suppose New Age music. So this would be like a simplified. Okay. And you say artist. Okay. Now I need to find the closest one to me. So you don't need to pull your radio from your bedroom or some other place. You just hear. Suppose you're in the living room. You search for Z9. I actually like Z9. I think it's a pretty good camera. Okay, so in case of searching, checking, you just search with the music. That's how I had. So what YouTube is doing, they have video with music. Okay, that's like Vivo, but it says those people provide for YouTube. So basically they are combining basically Vivo with the people's package. That one like YouTube people's package, but Vivo is for professional musicians. Now, in case of YouTube, people download. In case of Vivo, they should have professional people managing all those downloads and talking to musicians. So, but I've seen somewhere people listen, at construction site I've seen, some people can listen music, YouTube music. I don't think they had, maybe they did have like a video. But anyway, so I don't observe everything because okay, this one, hold on. Let me see. Switch. Okay. Hold on. How to change? Because I had a lot of stuff, I don't observe everybody. To me, basically, maybe not YouTube, but maybe someone else. They combine my music with something else. If YouTube has that #1 music without videos, just the music they put with videos, you can listen, not to watch, then they use this number one. If otherwise they're using my professional, I did so before in my other videos, my professional music. So like I said, I had shorts, I had professional music like Vivo, and I had people's video like YouTube, and I had cinema like what's Netflix. And then I had normal music like people can download, and second music which is like Pandora managed. So YouTube added something. If they didn't add, people download, then they use my Vivo platform, kind of combine. But anyway, some might have just the music. In case of Pandora, and I think it's called Spotify or something like that, they use my music too. They actually should have bad papers for the beginning, because I was in United States, I did not go anywhere. And they were making papers look like I'm overseas, allowing this, allowing that. Basically, ex-wife was keep talking, and they were implementing because ex-wife was talking. In reality, that is Minnesota law violation. She could not talk too much. She could talk only very little. Because it's not her intellectual property, it was on private property. She could not talk for that. I should talk, and I should do legal papers. But they decided to find the easy way, some kind of their easy way. So they were implementing with a bunch of stupid papers. But in reality, it's violation. Be it for Pandora, be it for Spotify. Because all that exploring didn't come from Pandora, and that even platform origination like Pandora, Spotify didn't come from there. It came from me in the house in Minnesota, exploring and everything. You know what I mean? What else can I say about YouTube? To me, YouTube, right from beginning, like I said, it is a platform for people. In case of cinema package, it is a platform to deal with different companies, you know, like Paramount, Warner Bros, you know, all that. And I had documentary, and I had interim, you know, those interim kind of people, you know, professional but starting, or they are not like already in Hollywood, but they finish school and they want to make video. It is made on professional level. Maybe it's not for cinemas, but it's on professional level, and people can watch online. That's my package, like that, from 92. What else? So, and then I had, let me switch. What I had? Okay, deny. Man, all this. Hold on. So, in case of Apple, they are not supposed to use it. So Apple movie, I think it's called. Here's an Apple movie. That's what I had. Okay, they have TV too. So in case of Apple movies, they're using my movies. Those movies are made for my platform. It's not Apple's platform. They never had that project. This is Movies is external system. That's my external system containing the movies that you pay certain small fee and you can watch. So that custom network configuration don't belong to Apple. Apple should pay compensation for that. Not to Google, to me. And Google actually should pay too. It's not Google's network, intellectual property and innovative thinking. Google should pay and Apple should pay. Google for search engine and whatever, and Apple for whatever they use. Today they only have illegal papers for that. It's not my papers. I was in the United States. I was not overseas. So suppose Apple movie first date Apple TV 2019, you see. I came to it in 92. Streaming services, that's my streaming services. That streaming service is assuming a custom network that people can explore from home. You assume to use that network. That's why you need to pay. Plus, any of those movies people are getting for small pay, you need to pay for that. That's not for free. It was not for free to use. I'm telling you, Americans and some other ones, they're using illegal papers for that and false statements. I never did allow to use my system. It was made up with different papers. It's okay to use, but I was not there. I was in America, and those papers were made originally overseas. Look like I'm allowed, whatever, and then probably here too. So, because I don't live in Silicon Valley, in most cases I didn't live. I only was in Bay Area for a short time in like 95, 96, and the rest I don't live there. I live either in Southern California or some other states or Hawaii. So anyway, Apple TV is not Apple TV. And now it's my, not TV, but movie watching. Let's say movie watching. So basically, even if they say this, I'm telling you, this illegal use. Apple in illegal use of my intellectual property because of my network and setup and ways. So I don't know, I did not see much. So basically they decided to jump. What's your Apple TV? Your Apple TV should be sitting inside of your Apple building. Anybody is exploring from home with my browser should not go to your Apple building. It should go to my setup and ways and my system. It should not go to your. So when you start to use my ways, you need to pay for it. I'm telling you, they use illegal papers. They cannot use anything. Their way is personal computer and whatever they had, some kind of, some other things. They never had project of external system and exploring where people can explore from home. And I never did allow. They used some kind of false statements and lies and illegal papers for that. Harvard is telling you need to deal with a talent or a company. And they did not deal with talent or company. They were dealing with some kind of my ex-wife's people with stupid papers. So, in case of international court, you need to have my attorney. You cannot show my attorney. So they had tweaks here and there. I'm telling you, somebody was cooking legal documents. To have, okay, let me show you. To have, let me see. What is it? To have this implemented, somebody had to do bad papers or cooking papers, legal papers. So if Apple had a building somewhere, they should have everything in their building. They should have everywhere and everything they were doing. Now I came to a system from the house to explore. Suppose this is a house, this is my system. And Apple, because of some stupid papers and false statements, decided to use my custom network configuration, my drive, my storage. Then I had Cinema One like Netflix, and second way I had people pay for each movies. That Apple took that. So I'm telling you, Apple is using cooked papers. You know, cooked means illegal papers and false statements, maybe even false signatures, counterfeit signatures, and seals or stamps or legal. Because to talk about this, I need to talk with my attorney, not somebody else is cooking and telling for me. You need to understand that part. If I came to that in 92, I need to talk. And you should have my attorney for every agreement. And somebody is throwing, look like it's for free to use, so it's web. And this is not web, it's not internet. It's not the intellectual property. Web should have cable between buildings, and you can go to web, but this is not web. And internet is configuration wires, and they don't have all this. So I do not allow to use this and call it by some other names. So basically it's a game. And a game which many companies go with, including Apple. And special unit, light one, that's my intellectual property for that system, because I have drive and I have big storage. And I have pictures here you can save. You don't need to save anything on your light unit that you put in backpack. You can save everything here. That's my system. It's not web, it's not internet, and it's not anything else. It's my system. So you can watch video like YouTube, or you can watch cinema like Netflix, or you can have those like Vivo combined or not combined, or you can listen music, be it people's download or what's Pandora today. And streaming, what's streaming? To me, particular people hear video. Like I said before, Stride Line. I go suppose there is a new news company. They can download, suppose video. They have sharing video, right? They can download video here, and they can also have streaming. I had streaming, like TV. If you want latest news, you don't need to download it videos. Maybe they're old videos, but because you want the fastest one, the newest one, in this case it's streaming. So the company would be streaming. Now Apple jump into that too. That's not Apple's setup and ways. I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, this intellectual property belongs to the house in Minnesota. You cannot use intellectual property from the house to your advantage. That would be a violation. I can talk for that, my attorney can talk for it, my ex-wife and her people cannot talk for it. And what Apple was using, it is my ex-wife people with made up papers talking to Apple or anyone else. So basically, it is not as legal as people might think. So my final words, somebody should go through that What's going on? Somebody should go through it, and especially legal people. Americans, they're not super fast for anything. To implement, to get something for free, they're very fast. To make legal, it takes forever. They will give everybody can use. Why do you give Apple to use? Why do you give that get to use? Why do you give that get to use? Do you understand they're using illegal papers? Do you understand they have trading violations? Do you understand they are not subject for IPO? Do you understand they have copyrights infringements? Don't just give them to use. You have no position to give to use. I'm talking to those politicians. They might have abuse of power, allowing companies to use. It's not your federal intellectual property to allow companies to use. That setup in ways does not belong to federal American government. I can tell you right now. I can sue them for making false statements. If they will say they came to it, I can sue them. I will sue. I'll just send all my complaints to International Criminal Court and go and deal with it. You don't make any statements for me, I'm telling you. This is international system. It's not American system. It's my system, which is international. Don't make it up as your American system. And if Apple is using that illegally, expect legal issues. And if YouTube is using that illegally, expect legal issues up to arrest. I'm not joking. Because copyrights infringements, because of Minnesota law violations, because of fraud during IPO, because of maybe some publishing fraud, using illegal papers to your advantage, using fraud to your advantage, international stocks, what should be disclosed, didn't disclose. You have a lot of bullshit like that, trust me. It's not just you take and use for your advantage. So, Apple actually, whatever is online, Apple should not be approved. They had to be disapproved. It's not Apple's project. So International Court, the International Criminal Court should ask Apple for origination of that online project. It's not their project. Why you don't have his lawyer? What's your explanation? I'm telling you, Apple is dealing with corruption. Where did you get it? It's not belonging to federal government. They cannot allow anything. So what they had, actually, my ex-wife with her people making stupid papers, and then they go to Apple, or they go to YouTube, or they go to Google. I can tell you again, if you don't understand. Let me show you the map. That's my final word for that, for now. Let me show you the map. Okay, map. Google, which is my maps. It's not Google Maps. To see this from the house, you need a network and you need a system. And then I had designs. This does not look like an Atlas. In 91, 92, you can only buy Atlas. This does not look like Atlas. Atlas cannot make, you cannot make Atlas big or small. It's just sitting on the back of your car, on the back seat, on the front seat, or maybe on your steering wheel if you stop. So this is my maps. Okay, make plus minus and then show road. Okay, so suppose I type Minnesota. That's my way too. Let's say Minneapolis, Minnesota to Mesa, Arizona. Here you go. Well, it should give like 2, yeah, correct. Okay, now. That's where I was. For Apple, for YouTube, for Silicon Valley, for Seattle, for New York, for the whole America, for the whole planet. That's where I was. In 92, I came to a system, exploring. That big build-up should be here somewhere. and then I should have east side or west side. So if Google copy, expect copy east side, west side. So I came to the 92. In 93 we got divorced, but like I said, my ex-wife knew about my system, packages, explorer, and she left. In 93 she left. Outside of here she's flying and tucking there. But me, 93 still in Minneapolis. In 94, like suppose June, July, I go here, Mesa. I changed my driver license. From 94 summer, I had my Arizona driver license. Okay. Then later we had this or this or that. Then in 96, no, 95, I was shortly here. Then again here. I did not leave America. Okay, and if let's say Apple Cloud first day. Apple introduced Cloud 11. Okay. In case of 11, I was in Hawaii. Now, in case of YouTube, what did it say? I think they say 2005 or something. San Mateo. I actually was in San Mateo in 95. I was shortly. San Mateo close to Burlingame. They have Burlingame. It's a town north of San Mateo. I was close to it. So 2011 I was in Hawaii. 2005 I was in Garden Grove. That's where you had to look for me. For legal paperwork. Not for Olga's paperwork. Not her people paperwork. Not some kind of made up again bullshit. For my paperwork. For my lawyer. I came to that. That's what you should give to international court. My interesting question would be to international court, what kind of lawyer they have? Because I'm here, my lawyer should be here. Or if I am in Hawaii, my lawyer should be in Hawaii. Why would I need to go from here to Europe for some lawyer? They have so many lawyers here. Plus, if they do something in Germany, I don't understand German. I could only talk English. So, Apple had to talk to me here on Oahu to introduce that cloud. Because it's not some kind of building with a cloud that was used before. They use my setup base and my storage and they call it by cloud. That's illegal use. And if Apple is paying money to overseas people, they don't need to pay money to overseas people. That's where I was. Then I was Bay Area. Later I was living Santa Barbara. Then I lived in Garden Grove. Then I lived in Honolulu. Now I'm back to Orange County. If you don't believe I'm in Orange County, I am in Orange County. So, like, if interesting, what does it say? Suppose Suppose if I type something. Okay, if I type Orange County. No, not Orange County. Let's say Santa Ana, California. Okay. Delete. Santa Ana, California. Okay, Santa Ana, California. Now, if I look at Santa Ana, California, now is, if you look, Santa Ana, California. Okay, my iPhone. I have iPhone. So right now it's 11:33. Uh, 11:33. 34. 11:34. That's where I am right now. That's where I was before. I don't know, somebody's cooking papers. Now if I go like world time, world clock, and I have Apple phone, they can find me, my account. So if I put here Cupertino, at some point I was driving there around Cupertino, San Jose. 11:35. Take a look. It says 11:35. My phone. 11:35. That's why I am in California. I'm not overseas again for some people making papers. I'm not overseas. I'm in California. That's what even this site is saying. Okay, how about Santa Ana? If you think Santa Ana has different time, it doesn't. Santa Ana, California. Here you go. What happened? No, I need Santa Ana. Santa Ana. Oh, he gave me El Salvador. Here, California. 35, 11:36. Let's check my time. 11:36. Santa Ana time is the same as Cupertino. It's the same California. So, anyway, I think, me personally, I think Apple had to go to California or to Hawaii for any of lawyers, papers, agreements and stuff like this. Or me had to go to Cupertino. Either or. But I like actually Apple to come to Irvine. Like suppose around Microsoft, Irvine. Not just Microsoft, they have Oracle, they have Dunlop, I think Dunlop, they have different companies there. Because I don't work right now, and to me to go there, hotels, it is you owe me, I don't owe you anything, I don't need to go. You come, and you wanna be legal, you come. Otherwise, you need to tell to international court your stories based on cooked papers and based on my ex-wife, blah blah blah, nonsense. I can tell you number one nonsense, like I said, Jamboree, number one nonsense, if she's saying she was wife after 93, that's number one nonsense. I did show you the road. I was driving on that road in 94. I was not overseas. So not exactly that road, but that direction. So Jamboree Street, Jamboree Center. In general, Irvine, I'm not sure. In general, Irvine is big. They have many companies there. And Irvine is Orange County. I live in Orange County. So whoever want to make papers, you need to consider coming to Orange County, John Wayne Airport, or drive, or any other ways you have, and make everything legal. Otherwise, I'm telling you, for international court today, you have illegal papers. That's all I can say. Have a good time. Bye.